what I should have said at the end of the last video was that we need to save our work as we're going. So I should have saved the arm, and we'll do that now. So we're just going to go File and Save, and that will save now. We're going to create an assembly. So we're going to go File and New, and we're going to, instead of part, we're going to choose Assembly. Okay, and we're going to call it Lamp. And click OK. So this part here, assembly here, has been checked in that little box. Right, so now it looks similar to last time, but we've got a difference where we've got an assemble button and a create button, and the planes have all got ASM in front of them. So that's because those planes are assembly planes. So if we click assemble, and we're going to put in our arm, so just select the arm and it appears there. Right, just click somewhere and that sort of place, but it hasn't been lined up. So what we need to do is click each from the front plane of the part to the front plane of the assembly, the right part plane of the arm to the right assembly plane, and the top assembly plane, sorry, the top part plane to the top assembly plane. So we do that now. So we're going to go front to front, right to right. So I'm just left clicking, left click top, left click assembly top, right? And then it goes this gold color, and that means everything is lined up. Then we can middle click, and now that first part is in our assembly and all the planes are lined up nicely. So now we're going to create a part. So we're going to create the base. So we're going to click create, and we've got a part, and we're going to call it base, and we're going to click OK. Right, here we need to check that it is create features, so select create features and click OK. So now this is grayed out, and that's because we're working in a different part, but that's there for us to reference, and it's going to help us draw our base. Okay, so we're going to do an extrude. Right, rather than selecting a plane to work from, we're going to zoom in by scrolling, and we're going to select this surface to extrude from. Right, then we're going to go on sketch view, so it's 2D, select this. It's asking us for references here, so select a perpendicular surface and edge of vertex relative to which the section will be dimensioned and constrained. So we're going to select on this surface here and that plane there, and there are going to be our two references, and then we'll close that. So now we're going to do an arc, and obviously if you're doing a different shape you can use the line tool or these other tools. I'm going to do an arc, and I'm going to do it from around here to about here. Okay, and then I can just pull that out till it's something I'm happy with. I quite like that, and you can see where those two R's have gone green. That means that this radius of this arc is the same radius as this arc, so it's the same arc. Right, then I'm going to draw a line from this point to this point and middle click, and then I'm going to project this edge. So I don't need to draw that in, I can just project it by clicking on the project button up here and then select that edge, and you can see it's drawn it in for me. Right, I need to just delete that part of it, so I'm going to go delete segment and click. Right, now if I middle click it goes green. Doesn't go green at all, it goes a light yellow, and if I click again, if I tick OK, say I'm happy with it, rotate by holding down the middle mouse button, and then I can drag that way and then put in the dimension, which is going to be 30. Okay, I could also put in a dimension here as well, so either way you can do it. That's gone to 3, I need it to be 30. Okay, so, and tick. Right, so now I've got my base added in, and if I save that, right, before I save it, I have to do something else. I have to go over here, which is called my model tree, select the lamp ASM, which is the assembly, right click on it and activate. So it goes green, it goes grey, sorry. And I've got my base and my arm part in there. Right, so now I can save it. So I can click save there, or I can go file, save. Okay, so now this has come up. It's asked, I'm still in my working directory, and I just click OK. Okay, right.